Hey there, YouTube. Charles T back again, another PSA reveal. This one's going to be a little bit longer than my normal videos. Normally, I like to fly through these, go through them pretty quick. But this order was a massacre, and I want to show you why. And you guys need to protect yourselves from PSA. So doing pre-videos is probably my way of doing that going forward. I go through my cards with a magnifying glass, looking at corners, edges, surface, everything that I can see, take my time looking through cards, and try to send in the best ones. I do take some chances, but you'll see on this order. So when I get this order back, it's a 144 card bulk order. This was the first card that popped up, and I'm like, okay, that's not right. A PSA 5 on this card. You can't see it. I've been trying to play with the light before the video, but there's a massive crease in this card now. Massive crease. Might be able to see it. No. But this is just written on the sleeve here. So just when I send these in a PSA so they can see what the damage is and go right to it, they can compare, their pre-photos to see if that was there or not. And I will tell you for a fact that I wouldn't miss a crease like that. I can see it in the light, but I can't catch it on the film, guys. So we'll just keep going through. Gonna put aside the ones that I'm gonna send back to PSA. Lou Bob, this one's on me. Top to bottom centering. I took a chance with it. Like I said, guys, I'm not perfect either, but I'll take some chances. Figuring it might slip by, but nope, that's good on them. They caught that. That's fine. Platinum Anniversary. These cards are super sensitive. They show any little mark, so when you're looking at them, you will see any mark on them and should be able to catch that. That's a 10. And here's where we start getting into some trouble, guys. This card and many cards in this order have this scratch. And again, you can't see it on this camera. I've been trying to play with the light before, but it goes right from here down to here. And that's consistent on about 43 of these cards, that there's some damage to them. There's another one with the same scratch. You may see other scratches. That's just, I switched out old sleeves. Didn't want to send good sleeves, so I took my PC and I switched them over to the PSA labeled ones. But again, same scratch right there. Ted Williams, same scratch right there. Laddie, this one's to 75, gets a 7. Got that big scratch there, a little off-centered. So I would expect a 9, but 7 on that. Julio, nice scratch there. Another Julio, same scratch, same place. O'Neal Cruz, same scratch. My favorite card in the whole order, scratch, same place. This one's not in the holder because it needs to be recased. Got a nice something on the outside of that. It's not on the card. Doesn't have that scratch, thankfully. Actually, it does. Now that I look at it, it's got the same scratch right there. So that one's going to be sent back. And they'll probably say, no, it's on the case. Recase it, and then when they open it up, they'll see that, that they scratched the cards. Because that scratch is on almost every card. 9, another 9 there, guys. This one, I might crack this open, but either way, it still needs to be recased. It's got a nice, ding on the case. So put that in a separate pile. This order, these Topps Now cards grade very well. Most of them, they're 10s. These two aren't put in cases in the PSA sleeves just because they got scratches somewhere on them. And we'll need to get recased. So 10, 10, I've sent in 15 of these, 14 got 10s, only 1 9. That need to be recased. Sorry guys, gotta reorganize my stacks there. 10, 10, sorry, 10. Another 10, but it needs to be recased. Nice scratch right there. And people say I'm nitpicky, but when he damaged 43 of my cards, I'm gonna be a little nitpicky. Sorry guys. And another 10, another 10, another 10, another 10. Then we get into the Mookie Betts and LeBron James. LeBron James appearing on a Topps card for the first time in a long time. So on those 4 10s and 1 9, those grade usually super easy. Topps Now stuff. This one, another one on me. So just the centering probably on this one, top to bottom. Lower end card is Ellie, who was super hot when I sent it in. This was actually this one is actually an SGC 10, if I can find the label. Give me 1 sec, guys. There it is, Carlos Jorge. 130, 124 to 150. 124 to 150. So I know that scratch wasn't on there when I sent it to him and when I cracked it out of the case. So that one really solidified me saying, you know what? They damaged him. It's another one. It's a 10, but still has that big scratch right there. Isaac, 10 on that one. Just a base flagship. Jordan Walker, 10. Bo Naylor. I thought this would get a 9. Golds are always tough. It's got, you know, that corner's a little weak. That corner's a little weak. But I thought it deserved a 9. So again, that's on me. Then we get into the Topps Chrome. This one's on me, centering. But I thought it met the 60-40, both of these. This one, massive, mark on that one. Again, guys, I wouldn't miss that stuff. So that needs to be sent back. We get into the Gunners. Scratch there. I'm gonna have to send that one back too. 10 on that one, a 10 on that one, another 10. Some Volpes, 10. Just got to get recased. Got a nice dings on the cases. 10 on the Volpe, a 9 on the Volpe. And again, guys, I can deal with a tougher grader, you know, a little bit centering, whatever. I'll take a chance, send that in. That's on me. I accept those. But when you damage my cards, I've got to send them back to you. I'm sorry. It's the way it is. It's business. So this one got a 10, but it needs to be recased. It's got a scratch somewhere on the case. Right in the back right there. You can see it a little bit right there. So, again, same scratch as the other ones. Gets a 9. There's a 10. This one's got some weird stuff that wasn't on the card when I sent it to him. This one's got a scratch right there. This one's got more of that weird stuff, but in 2 spots. So don't know what they're doing to my cards. This one, it's a 10, but there's debris in the case. So is that on the card now? And did it scratch the card? I'm not going to sell that to a buyer with that in there. Sorry, guys. Got standards. Nice Rashida 10. One of the few that didn't damage. It's a 9, but it needs to be recased. Another 9. Do not like Francisco Alvarez, so they didn't scratch him, I guess, because the centering's off. Obviously, that one, I thought I meant 60-40, but this grader didn't think so, so that's fine. Then we got the Brett Beatty. Moving on, guys. Gotta be recased. It's a 9. I'm fine with that. It's got a big scratch in the case. That's on the case, not on the card. So, again, difference. This one needs to be... I thought I initially saw a scratch on this one, but I can't find it now. So, take a look at it again before I make a final decision on it. But I could have swore I saw a scratch on this initially, but I'll have to take a look at that one again. This one's got the same scratch. Same scratch. Actually, this one's got a deep scratch. Right there. Scratch up there. Vaughn Grisham, I missed. Probably shouldn't have sent this. That's fine. It's on me. 10 on this one. Tovar's got a big scratch there. 10 on the Yoshida. A 9 with a huge scratch there. Riley Green, 10. O'Hop, 10. Off-centered left to right. A little bit top to bottom, but the left to right is probably what got that. So I'm fine with that, guys. Again, guys, like I said, not trying to be picky, but when the scratches are there and they weren't there before, that's what I got an issue with. This one's got a scratch on the case, so this is going to need to get recased. 9 on the Jordan Walker. Again, left to right centering. Figured I'd take a chance with it. Still probably get more than 20 bucks that I put into it, so that's fine. Prism 10, Prism 10, Prism 9. Don't know, you know, sometimes that line's cool, sometimes it isn't. So just gotta send them in and find out. This one, I'm just gonna crack. It's an 8, so they probably dinged it for that line. And then probably top to bottom centering, but still worth 40 bucks once you get named MVP as part of the buyback. So didn't want to waste a sleeve on that when I'm just going to be cracking that out and send it to the LCS. The Trout's got a big line through it. Like I said, sometimes they let the lines go. Like this Judge has got that big line. That's okay, I guess. But on the Trout, it wasn't. Consistency, not PSA strength. Julio. Same thing, it's got the line up there. I guess the line down here is acceptable, but not up there. Who knows? Gunner, thought it met 60-40 centering, but apparently not. This needs a case replace. Josh Jung, 10, another 10 there. Yoshida, 9. Again, I'm fine with that, guys. It's on me, the centering. I'm taking chances. So those ones I'm fine with. There's another 9. Riley Green, 9. O'Hop, it's got a huge scratch right down. Jordan Walker, 9. Volpe, 9. This one I will be sending back to them because it's got a huge scratch on it now. It is an 8. Case damaged, so can fix that. This one, like I said, this is just on the sleeve because it's an old sleeve, but there's a huge scratch on that. Wasn't there when I sent it in. 8 on this. This one, I believe, had a surface dimple. That's why they gave it an 8. So that's on me. Nice 10 on the Pujols. 10 on the Walker. A 9 on the Walker. A 9, but this needs to be recased. Something on the front or back that's got a scratch on it. So, and guys, I'm not just calling out 9s. This is a 10. It's got a huge scratch that wasn't there before. Tovar, 10. Outman, Something wrong on the case. It's in the back. Don't want to send it out. Yeah, right there, right by his head. So don't want to send it out to a buyer with a scratched up case. Paying enough money for this stuff, they should do their job right. Got a big scratch. Got a big scratch. This one I'm really pissed off about. This card was perfect as far as surface. Maybe top to bottom centering, maybe, but that scratch was not there when I sent this in. This is 25. Terrain, get a big something on the case. You can fix that. It gets a little bit better just because, I don't know, maybe they like these better. 10 on the gunner, a 9 on the gunner, 10 on the gunner, 9 on Harris, actually 8 on Trout. They scratched that one, 9 there, 10 on Cunha, a 9 on Gunner. These for some reason grade really well. All these Titans got 10s. And moving on. Probably the biggest card in the order, but they've screwed up the case. Down there. Right below the auto. There's something there, some scratch or something. So that I pulled out of the International Trading Card Day packs. Went to the trading card, Paradise Card Breaks, the store here in Vegas. Mark, the owner, handed me a pack. He said, hey, you can get autos out of there. And I'm like, oh yeah, great. Probably never get one. Opened it up in the car and I hit the Carol. Thought I had a chance at a 10. Was worried about the corners. That corner looked a little bit white, but it wasn't bad. Thought I had a chance at a 10, but I would say it was probably, 70% 9. But hey, got the 10. You got to put the cards in front of them. So, Colt Keith had a nice season in the minors. Sagasi, those two probably centering. These next two had a dollar bins. It's a Dana Raphael. He got called up late. Then Jackson Cheryl, we get called up next year. So nice to get some dollar bin wins. This was nice, but it's got a nice scratch. Dustin Harris had a nice minors. Kiro 10, but it's got a huge scratch right up there. Got 2 scratches on this one. Adley 9, Harris 10, but needs a case replace. Nice scratch, the same scratch in a lot of the other ones. Harris, nice scratch on that one. A 9 on the Outman, but needs recased. Bobby Witt gets a 9. This Bobby Witt gets a 10, but it's got that huge scratch throughout. Same with this Riley Green's a 10, got a big scratch. And these two Nolan Gormans have this huge line right there. And this one is down a little bit, so it's not in the exact same spot. So this one goes through the N. Then this one goes through, if I get the light on it. This one goes through the G, but it's got this huge crease on the back that weren't there. So all in all, guys, it's just a shit show. Excuse my language. Ophelia, my daughter, is watching, but you can't let them get away with this stuff, guys. 43 cards, possibly 44 damaged that I will be putting a claim on, and we will see what they have to say about that. But these are all the cards, guys. And again, the scratch is the main thing on all these cards. Then we've got another 15 cards here that need to be recased, that have damage to the case. You know, when I saw, sorry guys, lights, that should do it. What is going on? So when I saw my percentage on this one, guys, I was shocked. My brother was there. He was like, what's wrong? You know, what's going on? I'm like, there's no way I got 44% on an ultra modern order like this. Topps Chrome is usually one of the easiest sets to evaluate. You're looking at that card, you know, you can tell the centering pretty well. You know, I do take chances, so those are on me. And again, I showed you the whole order, guys. Wins and losses. I'll accept the 9s, but I won't accept damage to my cards. And, you know, I'm sorry, this is a different kind of video that I normally put out, but I think it's important to call out the BS out there, guys. And, you know, 44 cards at $20 a card, you know, what's that, $880 worth of, you know, grading fees alone, not to mention the value of the cards that I'm going to hold PSA accountable for. We'll see what they have to say. I'll make a follow-up video to this. But if you take out those 44 cards, you know, my 44% gem rate now goes up to, what do you know, 66%. So go figure, that's right around my average, 66%. Not to mention what these would have graded, who knows? Would all of them be 10s? No, but a lot would be. So we'll see what they have to say. Just looking at pure stats, guys, Topps Chrome as a whole, if you look at the pop report, is grading at 55% PSA 10 rate. And in this order, 101 of the cards were a Topps Chrome, and only 35% were PSA 10s. Those numbers just don't add up. They don't. If you've got somebody new, maybe somebody doesn't know how to take care of the cards or hasn't graded before, maybe that's the result you'd get. But for somebody that's a little bit more experienced, been doing this for over 5 years now, sending a lot of bulk orders, probably graded 10,000 cards in the last 3 years, and use a microscope on every single card to look at surface issues. And I would not miss that many surface issues, guys, and that many issues in the back. Like I said, I do take chances of centering, but for surface issues, I'll reject a card right off the bat. Not even a question. You know, you don't give yourself even a shot at a 10 if you got a surface issue, like a scratch like these, or a crease like this. And to have the damage similar across multiple sets in the same exact place, it's telling me there's something wrong with their process. So that's it for this one, guys. Sorry, I'm a little bit bummer tonight. It is a little late night, not feeling the greatest tonight, but we'll see what happens, and I'll make a follow-up video for it, guys. All right, take care. Later.